Processed. 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 If we were to throw away all of our processed foods, we'd have to toss almost everything because most foods are processed in some way. Generally, when we talk about processed food, we're talking about foods that have been chemically processed, made solely from artificial ingredients. So what are you making?
Oh, hi. Steak?
Don't you think it's time we took the food out of the lab and back into the kitchen?
Food made in the kitchen. What a novel concept.
Processed foods often contain processing aids that aren't even listed on the label. And some even contain crazy ingredients like flame retardants and antifreeze.
Want a bite?
Nah, I'm good. Everyone's favorite ingredient, sugar, is also one of those big, giant dangers.
Gotta have my morning cup of joe.
In the US, the average person consumes 20 teaspoons of sugar a day in processed food alone. That's in the food, yo! Not even the extra stuff that you put on top of things, like your coffee.
What's up, losers?
Oh God, not this guy again. Blech.
Don't hate the sugar, hate the cane.
Can someone please just eat me and put me out of my misery?
Sugar can lead to conditions such as obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. And the food industry does a good job of hiding sugar in their ingredients by calling it something else, like sucrose, maltose, or fructose. A great rule of thumb is to look for words that end in ose. More often than not, they are, you guessed it, sugar. Sugar.
I'm a fraud! I'm inside you, girl.
Ugh. Processed foods are also considered highly addictive and can lead to overeating. Food addiction goes unnoticed a lot of the time, but processed food contains substances that make it mega addictive.
Addicted to chips? Impossible.
Processed foods stimulate the release of the reward hormone, dopamine, in the pleasure center of your brain. So we continue to eat them. Sometimes we eat until we feel sick or end up obese.
Whoa there! I think you've had enough there, friendo.
You are?
The name's Chips. I believe we've met.
One of the largest problems with processed foods are the artificial ingredients. If you look at an ingredients label, you likely won't have a clue as to what you're looking at, since most of the ingredients aren't even food. They're chemicals and preservatives. There are so many nutrients found in whole foods that you just don't get in processed foods. So you should always do your best to eat whole foods as much as possible. Real is the key to good health.